I'm sure you've all heard of OTF, 4PF, and YSL. These are a few examples of record labels founded by very young, talented artists. Signing to one of these labels would be a dream come true to anybody in the music industry, but it may not be the best idea. In this video, we're going to talk about how signing to younger labels has cost people their career, freedom, and potentially much more. In today's music industry, one of the biggest things everybody talks about is promotion. Everybody drops music everywhere, but how do you stand apart from the rest? That's where promotion comes in. Signing to one of these labels would have one of the biggest artists in the world standing next to you, telling their audience you're worthy of a listen. This is why many artists have chosen to sign to younger and hotter artists, but the truth is, running a label is not as easy as it seems, and a lot of these younger labels lack the structure and, let's say, professionalism it takes to help other artists grow. For example, let's look at our first label, Billion Dollar Baby, which is obviously ran by the heavily criticized artist DaBaby. A former artist of the label named Keikio told fans on an IG Live about her terrible and dangerous time she spent working with him, claiming that her music was being overshadowed by DaBaby's public drama with his baby mother, Danny Lay, which led to him refusing to promote her music. She also says that her label mate Stun for Vegas had pulled a gun on her and claims tons of events I'll call legal extracurricular activities that they went on together, which obviously didn't benefit her music career at all. In this example, we see our first major problem. Signing to a younger label associates you with the name of other artists, which may be beneficial when things are going well, but are twice as detrimental when they get in trouble. If you thought working for DaBaby was bad, then you'll be surprised by our next label, Sniper Gang. Sniper Gang is a record label owned and run by one of the hottest artists in the game, Kodak Back. Kodak Back is very talented, but personally I would never accept any opportunity to work for him. Why? Well, let's look into the story of his former artist, Jackboy. Jackboy and Kodak Black are seemingly friends from a long time, from even before Kodak Black's rapping days, in his time spent in Pompano, Florida.
Although the two share almost a brotherly connection, they still had a falling out, which was really initiated by Kodak Black exposing Jackboy for something about money over social media, which I'll leave to the link in the description to explain if you want to know more. I just don't know enough information to make any solid statements about it, but it did result in us hearing the song Super Gremlin, so the two have been trying to reconciliate, but it's never come back to that, and Jackboy has left the label.
But it does bring us to our second major issue, professionalism. Kodak Black, although being a talented artist, lacks the decorum that anyone would want from a boss at any place they work. If not for his immediate turn to social media, he could have kept a very talented and promising artist and friend in Jackboy. But we see how things actually went. To finish out this video, I think it's only right that we talk about this label, Young Thug's YSL. I'm sure everybody's heard about this long and very devastating case they're in, and all that's been going through for Young Thug and his crew. Basically, all YSL's members and associates are facing legal consequences to the potentially wild things their label was responsible for. In court, they're treating their label more as a gang than they are treating them as a music group. And honestly, that just ties everything together. When we talk about signing to these labels, we are always thinking about the now moments and for here and for later. Although these new labels are a good idea in principle, getting away from the old, bigger labels that are just locking people into deals, they do have quite a bit of drawbacks, as we've seen. The lack of professionalism and safety, and also just the danger of legal issues, is just too much nowadays. I believe that a lot of younger artists don't have their heart in the right place to start these labels to begin with, and going into them, they're actually causing more harm than good. As always, I want to hear what you guys think about this. Do you think these younger labels are an issue? I want to hear what you have to say. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.